Today I'm going to talk about how the runner and the chaser are very, very similar in one thing. And it's not going to be a feel-good video. And it's going to explain how both of you have very, very serious trust issues, although it's going to be expressed in two opposite ways, and how both of you are actually creating a self-fulfilling prophecy, and both of you are sabotaging the relationship, again, in two opposite ways. So first of all, you have to understand that both the runner and the chaser are on a spectrum. So some of you are going to be healthier and some of you are going to be less healthy. It's not like one single dot that everyone is going to be exactly the same. But at the very, very core, this video really just wants you to make you question a few things and see in yourself if it's true about you, and even if it's true, how much it is within you. So both of you came from a dysfunctional family, and your core childhood wound is going to be the same, but you came up with two very opposite strategies. And one of you became a more body-based person, this is the chaser, and one of you became a more head-based person, and this is the runner. That's why they can detach from the relationship a lot easier. But the way you made this trust issue being your self-fulfilling prophecy is that the runner is going to constantly test the partner if the partner can be trusted or not, and they are always looking. Again, it's not conscious for them, it's very automatic for every single teeny tiny thing that would prove that the partner is not good for them, the partner is not a good match, the partner cannot be trusted. So in reality, they have already decided that the relationship is going to fail, and they are just waiting for that moment when they can have like a clear reason that yes, I was right. And on the other hand, the chaser is going to do this in a very, very different way. And this is what I have done as well, that I had to realize that the chaser chooses an emotionally unavailable person. And they try to change it, which is unrealistic. So either the person is just emotionally immature, or maybe in a relationship already, or again, like just doesn't have the ability to be in a healthy relationship with you. And this is where you have to ask the question that why haven't you seen that? And if you actually seen that, why you have stayed in the relationship. But it's again very, very deep down, it's a blind spot that this is how your own nervous system trying to recreate your own childhood trauma. And to give an example, I'm going to bring up Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City, who was a typical chaser, who loved life and was full of it, emotions and wanted love and was always searching for true love. But if you remember how big treated her, it was obvious for all of us that he was a jerk. He was a narcissist, by the way, that the things that he has done to her, and yet she always forgave him. She always gave a second chance, and the second chance turned like 1,226,000. And the thing is that when she was in a normal relationship with that guy who wanted to marry her, I think it was Aiden, she wasn't happy. She couldn't be in that healthy relationship. She still went after that person who mistreated her, and she was actually cheating on that guy who was stable in her relationship. And that's one of the problems, that many of the movies actually show this and over romanticize that you are a real female or you are really worthy when you kind of find a complete jerk, and it's like your project, that when you do enough, at the end he completely changes and it's going to be a good husband or good partner, which is completely unrealistic. So you have to understand that this is not real. It's a bullshit story. People don't change like this. People stay how they are unless they go to therapy. And this is how most of us get brainwashed, that toxic relationships are classified as romantic. How romantic this is. And in reality, it's not romantic, it's toxic. And in reality, it doesn't matter if you are a runner or a chaser, you cannot expect that you will be in an emotionally mature, healthy relationship unless you work through your childhood wounds, unless you work through your own trauma and process it. And going through that self-development, you will need to ask very difficult questions from yourself like this. Why do you want the people who are just not good for you? So this is a question to think about in order to help you to heal. See you in my next video.